you in the mood. It's a limited vibes. When I'm in the room, I'll be right by your side. Just how you like.
So how did Unlimited Vibes come about? I mean, that record, you know, like that record in particular, I came with the beat first, and you know, like it was a real, to me, it was a real like wavy record. It was really different than the rest of the project. Like my project had kind of like a theme, and at first I thought about using it on a totally different project that I was doing, Good Vibes Music too. But then I said, you know what? I'm gonna use the style that I've been using, you know, for the whole Born Broke series. I've been using like a specific style. I'm gonna use that style and I'm gonna carry it over into Unlimited Vibes. And so once I use that style and I incorporated like a lot of the melodic pieces to it, it really brought it out. And then, you know, I had a wild idea after that. I was like, man, this record sounds really unique. You know, it's like walking that fine line between like R&B and rap. So I said, man, I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna pretty much just wild out in the video. I'm gonna do stuff that I've never really done before. You know, I have way back in the beginning of me doing a lot of music. I did a video called with Keisha where I was doing a little dancing, but then I was like, you know what, that really didn't showcase it all the way, you know, like how much I can dance. So then I just went ahead and did that one. And that's how it came about. So what inspired me to title my album Born Broke 2? Well, the whole Born Broke series thing, it really just comes from, you know, like where I come from and like, you know, like what I've been doing this entire time. I just been working on, like from the beginning of my career, I never really had like a big outlet. I didn't have this big, like, of course I hooked up with 40 later on in my career, but I never really had we always been pinching pennies to try to kind of come out of where we were at. You get what I'm saying? So I just felt like the whole time, you know, from my inception to here, I just feel like Born Broke was an appropriate title because we really had to make a way out of no way. Like I had nothing. I remember even, you know, like when it came to trying to get studio time, like I never could afford studio time. I never could afford, you know, like getting beats. I never could afford paying for directors. I never could afford any of that. So it all came out of necessity. So I felt like Born Broke was an appropriate title because it kind of was a sum up of my story. Like I never really, everything that I learned how to do was out of necessity. Editing the videos, you know, writing scripts, all of this stuff was out of necessity. Learning how to sing, learning how to rap, learning how to make beats. Really the rapping came first and then came the beats because nobody would make beats for me. So yeah, so that's where it comes from. That's where Born Broke comes from.